Hi, and welcome back to Heart and Soul Homes. My name is Monica. Today I just want to take you around. I just want to be real here on this channel and show you kind of what the garden space looks like at the end of a summer here in Arizona, where we just haven't done a whole lot just because you plant in the beginning of the summer and then you just leave because there's no sense in planting and with the heat and everything. So I just want to show you, the real, the reality. And before we get in and make it all pretty and, and cut everything back and, plant a little bit and all that kind of stuff, I just want to show you kind of what it's, looking like. I mean, a summer here in Arizona is really tough on a garden, and it takes a lot of upkeep. It takes a lot of cleanup at the end of the season. I apologize if you hear the dog barking or the freeway. I'm not next to the freeway, but close enough that I hear it. But I just kind of wanted to walk you through and show you. I mean, actually this summer things actually are looking really good compared to most. I've had a lot of summers where it's just like everything just fried. We had a lot of bursts of growth, as you can see here with all of this. This has to be all kind of trimmed and made nice. Harley can walk through over there. But it actually is looking good. These pots always, this was just a summer plant, so it's done, it's spent. We're gonna pull it out. So I mean, to say it didn't, it's all dead, it's not. I mean, it's actually, there's a lot of plants that are doing very well. I mean, these just got planted last spring. Look at this, look at the growth on these. It's just insane. Now I will pull all these out. I am going to throw this away, and I'm going to go ahead and get it's the actual hay rack insert. You can get them at Lowe's and Home Depot. When I do that, I will show you, but I don't like the look of this mesh. I get why we tried it, but I don't like it. So I'll be doing the hay racks. I always do that every season, but like you see, we have to have some area to walk through, and we don't right now. But it's just, it's honestly, it's a good thing because everything just is exploding, but it just needs a lot of cut back and a lot of work. I mean, look at this. This was just like some 4-inch containers, plants that just got put in here. So this, it's beautiful, but it's done. It's time. It's yellowing. But it has literally grown on the other side of the iron. It's grown all the way through here. This is what I wanted, a ground cover going here, but not that ground cover. So, I mean, stuff is happening. These pots are spent. This is lavender. I don't know. I mean, I might cut it back and just put it in the ground and see what happens. But I don't know. Grass, coming through the iron, throughout the roses, the new growth needs to be, put up on the arbor. Any bad pieces cut. It gets to where you can't even walk in here. This is a, tangerine tree, and I don't know, we'll see if anything ever comes out edible. We've got a lot of fruit on there, but hasn't ever been edible, so we'll see. I'm going to be doing a fall crop in here. This has all got to get cleaned out. Look at this. I mean, just craziness. But look at the grapes. It's like a jungle. We've got to fix that up. We've got watermelons. We've got some raspberries and blackberries along the side over there. Just a lot of cleanup, a lot of weeding. All this green is weeds. So we really just have a lot of work to do in here. But this is strawberries. Look how cool, with a lot of bindweed. So So we got to get all this bindweed out. And hopefully we didn't sacrifice any of the strawberries. I don't see any on here, but the plant itself looks really, really good. And then it's just overgrown, you know, just overgrown. The roses need to come down. I've got some starts of a palm tree over here. It just, I mean, you've got the grapevine coming through here. It's just, you know, craziness. But this is realistic. This is honest. Here we've got some Meyer lemons down here. That's awesome. The avocado tree did not make it. You know, just a lot of maintenance. This is looking like a straight up jungle over here. But that's good, you know? I mean, everything is doing well. It just needs to be cleaned up. We've got vines coming from over here. We've got, it's a lot. But again, I'm just so pleased with it. I've got lilies right here. And I mean, can I even get out of the gate with the grapevines? Look at this. Just craziness. I tell you that they've taken over. I'm not kidding. I mean, it's legit taking over plants in here. So that's not good because, you know, that's an issue. You don't want that happening because it can suffocate the actual plants. So, although it looks all lush and everything, which is great, but we've got work to do on the little pond. It's just, it's super fun. I mean, like I said, I'm glad to see that it actually, you know, is doing well and we didn't have a lot of dead. You know, I guess if my only problem is that if it's overgrown, that's not a bad, you know, problem to have. So this is all great. Just needs to be trimmed up, you know, and made a little bit nicer. Pots need to be cleaned out. That's pretty much all I do. Look at my little duckies. You know, it's funny, if you were here this summer, we had a family, well, we had 2 ducks and they had babies and all the babies died. They drowned in the pool. It was very traumatic. So I'm very happy to say that we have a little duck family here, but it's not going to be as dirty or as traumatic as the other actuals. So we've got this hedging, the boxwoods. Unfortunately, we're missing, you know, we've lost quite a few, but this one is doing pretty good. We just need to do a nice little trim, cut back the roses, make a nice little where we fertilize and just, you know, but, you know, we're gonna have to fill this in because I like to keep that the same, a nice little area. I saw some wonderful cannas that I'm gonna, you know, put in here and maybe just plant in that pot. Back here, I think for the winter, all I'm gonna do is clean up, plant my pots, and maybe get a few things going in here. I've put a lot of effort in the front yard, and when I'm done with all that, I'll give you a tour. But we have a really good start, and then in the spring, I'll come out here and do, you know, a nice big planting. But all our little secret garden, we've got all the limes to pick up. We've got some, you know, some evergreens in here. Some ground cover that's kind of starting to go, you know, trying. And that's kind of my goal back here, is just to kind of work on ground covering now. Now this is all my lavender, and I don't know what in the world happened here. But I've got some nice, you know, shrubs that are started, and we obviously need to clean up this arbor. But I don't feel like I'm going to do a bunch of planting over here. it will be more in the spring. But that, you know, that's okay. And then obviously we've just got a lot of cleanup. You know, TP went over because there's too much here. This needs to all be cleaned up. But as you come through here, you know, my goodness, you've got bougainvilleas just on fire. All of the vines and the trees over here are doing really well. I'm really happy with all this. We were starting to lose this one, but it actually came back and was fine. Again, this line of trees, I can't believe the growth that we've had in just since last spring. I mean, this it's just amazing, and I'm just so happy with it. You know, it gives privacy for the play yard. We had neighbors that complained, don't get me started with this. But you know, it's just nice back here for the nice shade. This tree is doing well, and it's just a nice area over here. I'm thinking I might just get rid of this. I don't know. I've thought about sinking it, but then to do, well, not this one, but a trampoline. But then you have to have like boom things for concrete, because you can't just roll a concrete truck up back here. So I don't know. I'm kind of debating, but it scares me because with the little ones, you know, they you know what, they pulled this over here so they could pop up there to get up in here. But the little ones coming out here, I worry, you know, that somebody's going to get hurt. But this is just a view from over here from the kids area. Again, I guess I just really don't have anything to complain about other than the fact that we just have so much, you know, to clean up. But that's, again, a really good thing. That's our main thing. So I hope that this just, you know, was a nice little walk around the garden. You know, we've got a lot of cleanup to do in here. I think I'm gonna tie back, you know, just tie the drapes, because they always, in any kind of storm, blow around. Next spring I probably will do new cushions, but you know, it's fine for now. But I just hope you enjoyed. Just, you know, like I said, I want to keep it real. I want to show you that, you know, I don't want to just show you when everything looks beautiful. I want to show you what, you know, gardening is real work, and it takes a lot of effort, and you know, it's not always perfect. Everything's not always looking, you know, prime and perfect, and that's okay. And some things work and some things don't, you know, and sometimes you can figure out why and sometimes you can't. But you know, that's just the name of the game. So I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned, because we will have all kinds of videos coming up of the front yard revamping. I really never put as much effort into the front as I did the back. And so now I'm just kind of trying to make up for that and fix that a bit. And then we'll have a lot of videos, you know, in regards to the planting that we do and the cleanup, and oh Lord, he's on the prowl. And you know, how the backyards, you know, ends up looking, and I will certainly share and take you along with that. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will take the time to like and subscribe and share it out to anybody that you think might enjoy it. That helps my channel so much. Did you get them? All right. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.